you're on.
She's had a few drinks. Watch out.
Who's in the house?
I'd just walk up and I'd be like, hide your dicks. Such a one-sided fucking podcast. It's just all about you, isn't it?
Oh,
no,
yeah, you
fucking
go
boring.
first. You go first, because that's what you fucking wanted anyway.
Oh, fuck, I hate how you do that.
Oh, do you?
Welcome to Not the Friends You Put on Speaker, the podcast that's 70% chaos, 20% trauma bonding, and 10% surprisingly good advice. We're your hosts, Bel and Peter, serving messy stories, loud opinions, and the type of honesty that should probably come with a legal disclaimer. Right, let's fucking get into it. Welcome back to episode 11, cunt. So we've got a special guest today, old Zaggy boy. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, g'day, Tigers.
We've got our first guest, and hasn't it been a roller coaster already with this Riverside that we record on? But it's been all learnings. Hasn't it been good, Pete?
Oh, gee whiz. It's been an afternoon. But welcome, Zach.
Thank God, eh?
Welcome.
So today's topic, we're going to be talking about working together, couples in mining, the pros, the cons, our experience, the ups and downs. So let's strap in and get into it.
Upper.
Upper.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited about this. So, for the listeners, Zach and Belinda have done a lot of working together. And they're going to be sharing their experiences and, giving us some good detail as to what it's like to work with your partner. Maddie and I
not
work
too much detail, all right?
Yeah, calm down. Let's keep it nice for the listeners this week. What do you reckon?
Oh, please.
Rightio, well, to get us started, let's talk about your relationship and how old little Belinda and Big Zachy met.
Yeah, all right. So we met on a mine site. So that one that I was at for 7 years. And what was your first impression? What was your first recollection of me? Do you want to tell the listeners?
Oh, I was like, who's that hot blonde?
Peter's going to spew.
Uh,
And I just remember dropping him off to his pushcat, I think it was my first memory of him. And I was in the front and this guy, one of our co-workers, was driving, and I remember dropping him off and I said to him, I'm like, who the fuck was that? He's hot like this.
Oh.
And I was tipping off on his fucking dump all day. I'm like, woo! Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
And then, I just catch him like staring at me all the time. It was a bit creepy, actually. Every time I'd look around,
Fair
he was
enough.
like fucking staring at me.
But
anyway.
hell, tickets.
So
But
what
anyway,
happened?
Yeah.
So what happened from there?
Yeah, basically that evolved, and I was leaving that company because of that OCE that we spoke about on that toxic leadership episode.
Yeah.
I was leaving and Zach was a contractor, and I said, do you want to come with? So basically got him a full-time.
No, I'd already applied.
Yeah, but I got you to apply.
No, I'd already applied beforehand, I swear.
No, you didn't. It was all me. But anyway, we're
I
a
don't
package
remember.
deal.
Goldfish,
Oh.
memory of a goldfish.
Oh, this episode's going to be great. I'm loving this already.
So, yeah,
Anyway.
we ended up
Anyways,
going out to that. So that was a residential. So pretty much a dido role, but without the camp. So residential that we did. And that was our first experience apart from how we met when we were friends as a couple.
yeah, and that was the first place that we worked and lived together full time, but everything outside of work was great, like amazing.
Apart from your ex-missus.
But everything was great apart from the actual site we worked at, which was a shit show.
Oh, it was fucked.
Absolute shit
It
show.
was fucked.
I wanted to leave in the first 2 weeks and I got made to stay for 6 months. It was a shit show.
So that's a disadvantage if you're going into something as a couple. that it's one out, all out, one in, all in pretty much.
Yeah, and we signed a 6-month lease, and it was the
Yeah, so we had like a share house with 2 other blokes as well.
that someone got killed in, and we didn't find out
Yeah,
until
a
a
murder
couple of weeks
house.
before we left.
Don't they need to like disclose that?
Yeah, but it'd been more than 10 years, and apparently they don't have to disclose it if it's been more than 10 years.
Yeah, so that chick got murdered
Like brutally murdered in the house.
in our quarters of the house. So the guys were at the front of the house, we were at the back of the house, and that's where she got murdered. And I said to Zac, if we rip up this carpet, do you reckon there's like blood splatter and stuff all there or what? But we weren't game enough to.
No, you were just thinking too much into it. I was
Yeah,
like, fucking, I'm
but I
not there.
I didn't feel any ghosts or anything while I was there. I think I'm quite intuitive in that way.
Yeah.
That there wasn't any like funny business going on in that house, but still a little bit
There was funny
unnerving.
business going on in that house.
Yeah, your funny business.
Oh, between you two?
Oh,
Anyway.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got in a relationship. How's that? Just get in a relationship and then it's like, boom, righto, new company, new job, share house with these blokes, drive in, drive out, residential role. Like we just jumped in
Yeah, pretty much head first into it.
head first, deep into it. There
Yeah,
was no sort of like trial period. Like you moved in with me straight away because you didn't have anywhere to live. So I'm like, well, if we're
Yeah.
going to be living in this share house, we might as well be living in my house too. So it was just fucking full steam ahead.
Yeah, a bit wild.
So you were living in the share house. So what was it like as to what you thought it was going to be like as to the reality of this whole living and working together in such a new relationship? Belinda, go first. What did you think it was
I think
like?
Zac was gearing up. Just
No,
saying.
you go for it.
Sure.
No, you tell. Yeah,
Well,
go for it.
we both didn't want to date someone in mining. Let's just say that. He didn't want a mining chick. I didn't want a mining dude.
Don't shit where you eat.
Don't shit where you eat, all of that sort of stuff. But it just evolved that way. So I don't know. Like I can't remember back that far how it was initially, but I think we deal quite well with that. That when we're at work, we are work mates. We don't do the kissy, huggy, fucking touchy-feely shit in front of people. We are just work mates when we're at work.
Yeah.
Obviously, people know that we are together. And if we have crib together, we'll sit together. Obviously, that's a bit weird if you don't. But we're not affectionate and touchy-feely. We draw the line as professionals, individuals, and we go about it that way. I think we've worked pretty well as a team to come to that understanding that it's nothing personal. Work is work. Outside of work is a relationship.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and I feel like you've got the outgoing personality, and I'm like the more introverted one when it comes to work. Like, I sort of keep to myself. So when we're at work, Belle has like 50 different friends, and I'll talk to 2-3 people. Like, that's pretty much how I am. I'm like, I keep my circle tight, and I don't want anyone knowing anything about my business. So where Belle just goes up and has conversations with absolutely everyone. But I think like the way it works for us is like we are not jealous people. So like I'll go talk to like a female at work, Belle will talk to a male at work, and it just works. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but we've always, everywhere we've worked, it's always been work colleagues at work, and as soon as we go home, like, we can show affection and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know.
It's like an understanding. Like we're not possessive, jealous people. That Zac knows that I get along with everyone and anyone, and I've got sexual banter. That's just me as a person. I've grown up in this industry that's accustomed with blokes and whatever, and it's not ever taken as flirty or stepping over boundaries or things like that. I think we just respect each other and know what those boundaries are and don't ever cross them, but then also allow each other to be individuals within the working space.
Yeah. I reckon so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep, I absolutely agree. And I think with you two, for me, as someone that is from the outside looking in, you are both secure, you both feel secure in your relationship, and you have the utmost respect for each other. And that's what makes it.
Yeah, that's it. And then I think, like, working as a couple, like, one of us is always going to have a shit day. Like, it's mining. Sometimes you just have a shit day. And if you're driving
Yep.
home
Yep.
and you know that other person's had a shit day, you're just that ear for them for that half an hour drive home. And then as soon as you're at home, it's done. Like, you cook dinner, whatever, that's sweet. And then when you both have a shit day, it's a bottle shop stop on the way home because you both need a drink because it's been a shit kind of a day.
And a road rage.
Yeah, and a bit of
Yes.
road rage in there, a bit of overtaking, flipping people off, and it's all sorts when Linda drives home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's got a lot of rage in her, that one.
Yeah, I
bloody
do.
oath.
I do.
So who's the boss? Who's the boss in your relationship? Or
We both know you're the boss.
who's the boss in your relationship?
Yeah, Linda's the
Or
boss
who
for sure.
think how difficult is that? And do you bring your work shit home?
No, when we first started mining together, I think it was more of we vented in the car on the way back.
We had a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rule was don't speak about work outside of work unless it's to and from the car on the way to and from work, or not at all on our days off. That's
Yeah.
the only way that we could switch off from being pretty much a normal couple to being in a work relationship.
Yeah. So on the way to work, when we're driving in for our first shift or the day before our first shift, we're allowed to speak about work on the way, and same on the way home. But as soon as we got home, that was done. No work talk. Not that that exists now. Like, we talk about work now that we're not working together and it's Zach's FIFO and all of that. We've got to talk about work because I'm not there anymore. So that makes it hard to sort of switch off or to have boundaries. But when you're working together, you have those set boundaries of this time
Yeah.
is work, talk, venting, supporting, this and that. And this is home time, normal relationship time. But when you're not working together, it can get very blurred.
Yeah. And that's mainly like at the moment, like FaceTimes at night. And then it's a simple like questions of like, how was your day? Well, obviously you've been at work all day and you don't work together, so you don't know what's happening. So that is still classed as like work, but then we try and limit to how much we talk about work as well. So, and after I've finished work for the
Scott,
day, I sort of get over talking about work or what I've done. It's pretty much Groundhog Day, rinse and repeat anyway.
it is very much in mining when you work those long hours and you do those blocks, and it is very
Yeah.
much like that, isn't it? But do you like the fact, and this question is for Zach, Zach, do you like the fact that you have someone that you can come home to or in the car when you're traveling to and from, like the fact that you have someone that you can talk to about work and that your partner can relate to that stuff? Because, some people don't have that. They have partners that don't work in the industry. Do you like the fact that Belinda can relate to what you talk about, your work topics?
Yeah, definitely. I think having a partner that you work with is someone that you can trust. Like, everyone knows in mining that whatever you say is going to be repeated by somebody else to someone else, and then it gets around. Where if you work with your partner, it's sort of like you have that little trust unity, like whatever you say to each other in the car to and from work or outside of work, you know it's not going to go back to somebody else. If it's something from, oh, this person pissed me off this week, or did you see what they did? They're a fucking dickhead or whatever.
It's confidentiality.
Yeah, you know it's not going to get back to someone, and you got like that peace of mind that whatever you say is not going to be repeated, which is probably like one of them massive pros of working with your partner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. Because if you have a partner that hasn't worked in mining, it is very hard for them to understand what you are saying.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially with night
if
shift.
I was to
Yeah.
yes, most definitely. If I was to go home from my office job, and my partner, like say I'm in an office job, 9 to 5, I work at a real estate agent, I'm a receptionist, and my partner is a manager at Woolworths. You know, we can talk some stuff and stuff would be similar, but you will never ever understand what it's like to be a miner unless you have physically worked that environment.
Yeah.
And that's an advantage.
That's all
Like
I'm
I
gonna say.
had a partner previous to Zach, and he didn't do mining. And I remember doing night shift and just flipping my lid constantly because he would be banging around the house or being inconsiderate and not getting it. He didn't understand night shift,
The pain.
the shit that you got to go through, the routines, all of that sort of stuff. So it's definitely advantageous having like someone that gets it, that understands, that knows. Zach and I are really good to know when to walk away from each other and not poke the bear when we're on night shift.
Oh,
And
sometimes I love to pay for bets. I used to like
in more ways than
literally,
one,
or
Zach.
yeah, it used to be like
yeah.
poke. Wait till she
Poke,
snaps
poke,
and go,
poke,
oh,
poke,
I'm out of here.
Yeah. And he does. It's sort of like fishing, you know, you cast the net and you get a fish and you're like, yeah, I'm good. Same with him. Like he just waits for me to fucking snap and he's like, I'm okay now. All right, off I go.
You got me. Yeah, that's love. That's love.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it is so true. Hey,
Yeah.
that night shift stuff, that fatigue on how it changes you as a person, and if someone has never done that, like honestly, if you're a miner, like let's say you're a male miner, but your wife is a female nurse, right? You can fully still not relate in regards to shift work because if you're a male operator miner, because it's totally different when you have to sit and not move for 12 and a half hours, be in your own head for that period of time. It's totally different to if you're like a 12-hour shift as a nurse when you're running around, you're fully stimulated. Being
In the
not
lights and things
stimulated.
like that as
Yeah.
well. Like you're sitting in
Yeah,
a dark
yeah.
cab that hums and you can turn up the heat or not the heat
Yeah.
and all of that. And it's like, like constantly trying to put you to sleep rather than walking down a hallway with these fluorescent lights, which automatically make you awake. It's completely different.
Mm. Yeah.
It's
definitely.
completely different. Until you've worked in the mining industry, you will never understand what it's like. So,
Yeah.
I think it's really good that to have a partner that has either worked in the mining industry, still does. It's very beneficial for them,
Yeah.
you know, and yourself.
Yeah, 100%. You just get it. You get when to sort of lay off, when to sort of jump in and support, what to do, what not to do, boundaries, space, all of that. You just get it. Where if you've got one doing it and one not doing it, you don't get it.
Yeah. You just feel the vibe. Like now we're just like so that good at like working each other out that all it is just a look and I was like, yeah, I'll be leaving her alone this morning.
Hey, Belinda, since you've been working with Zac, what's your opinion on how he operates? So you're in an environment now where you can see how he operates. How does he go?
He's a dog shit truckie. Let's just say that.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
I think that's on purpose to get off the gear.
Yeah.
He doesn't take it in his pride like I do. But in saying that, I don't give a fuck either right now.
If I'm driving a truck and there's something to hit, I'm gonna hit it.
He
Like,
hit a coal
absolutely.
stockpile
Yeah.
on a night shift and been in the e-stop.
Yeah. it was dark and I just kept driving straight and drove straight into reject stop hole.
Oh,
Just
wow,
smashed it.
you're one of those.
And
Yeah.
I've saved his ass a couple of times at other things where he's really fucked up and I've got him out of the situation so he didn't get in trouble.
Drove off with a lighting plant still up and they just bounced off the top.
And
off the
luckily
tow
I was
ball.
in a loader and could fucking
Yeah,
fix
and I'm
it.
sitting there going, wait, come over here. And she's like, what? I was like, I need you to lift up this lighting plant so I can put it back on the tow ball.
So I made this nice little ramp for the car to fucking drive up on so he could reconnect it and shit like that. So
So
Oh,
couples
that-
together
you
at
know-
work works because you can get away with the dodgy
Yeah.
shit together.
Yeah, that you know what that is? That's super cute. That's supporting each other. I love that.
That's commitment to the cause.
It is like protecting each other. I love that.
well, that's what you do in
Oh
a
my
marriage,
God.
right?
Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Yeah. So, how do you how do you separate work from home? How does that work?
Pretty much what we said before, just having
Yeah.
those times to be like, righto, this is work time, this is home time, this is the in-between that you could talk about work, and this is other stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like with me being a supervisor over the last couple of years, like I've got access to like all of site like communications, what's happening at work all the time. And like sometimes I'll catch myself like looking at what's happening at work and I like really got to like be conscious to not look at that shit because otherwise like what's the point of working 7/7 if you're just gonna look at that shit on your days off? You're pretty much just working 24/7. Like your mind's still at work, not on days off. So yeah, it's something I've like had to work on in the past of like not checking in on what's happening, especially when like on annual leave and shit like that. And you're like, oh, I wonder what everyone's doing at work.
and the WhatsApp's dinging and stuff.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
have
it's
to
just
turn
work. I'm like,
notifications
can you
and
fucking
shit
turn
on.
that off?
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you guys work like really well together and you're comfortable to do that. But what type of couples should not work together? What have you seen?
Righto. So the ones that are insecure in their own relationship, the ones that are the jealous type, controlling, like couples are going to say that they're not, but deep down they know that they are. Like I've worked in many places that you see those couples where you're not allowed to have lunch with someone else or you're not allowed to sit with anyone else, or if they talk to another female or you talk to another male, it's like
Oh,
that
why are you
is
talking to
just
that slut?
yeah, that shit is just fucking doesn't fly. And if that is your type of relationship, then do not work together and probably don't be together.
Oh, absolutely.
How's that for you,
Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So I worked at this mine and I will never forget in pre-start, this couple, they had come from like interstate and they were a husband and wife team. Awesome guys, lovely, pleased to meet you. And she would hang off him like a monkey.
Oh,
Like
isn't it
literally in
bad?
it's so bad. Like you said before, like, you might sit together, but you don't show public displays of affection, which is really great because that's irky stuff. Like, that's gross and no one wants to fucking see that. Like,
Yeah.
leave that for the bedroom. Get a room, sister. But this couple, they would, well, this woman was like a leech to the guy, hanging off him at pre-start, literally like hanging onto his arm, having her leg crossed over him. And I was like, sister, if you feel like that, you probably should not be with that old mate. Like,
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely.
and that's all about insecurity. And like you said, you need to be secure in your relationship. And
Yeah.
if you're not, that's not the right person for you.
And let's be honest, like if you're working with someone, right? So Zach and I, we know the same people. They know that we're in a relationship, right? That is more security than what it is to have Zach out there doing FIFO in a camp without me being there. That is more security me being there, right? So I don't understand people that are so possessive and clingy and that when they're on the same crew, because you run in the same circles, you have the same connections, you talk to the same people, rather than being this random stay-at-home girlfriend, wife, whatever, that doesn't know these people, that don't respect you or anything like that, that, you know, if your hubby wanted to go and slide into the DMs, it's a lot easier than them knowing you personally to slide into the DMs, because then they have this sense of like connection with you or respect or, you know, boundaries because they know you as their partner, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's, yeah, I don't understand, like, the girls that hang off their partners at work. Like, everyone knows you're together. Like, you don't have to do that to validate your relationship. Like, yeah, not about it. And also, the ones
Yeah.
that are like that, they're not taken seriously on a mine site. Like, every place I've been that the couples that are like that, they're just forgotten, like, because if one of them gets a skill, the other one's going to need a skill because they're going to complain or whatever. Like where me and Linda, when we're on a site, we're two individuals and we hope that we get sort of
Treated like that.
treated and looked like we're two individuals with two different skill sets, sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, we don't go
yeah,
into this like a couple package. Like, yes,
no,
we might get jobs as a couple deal sometimes,
yeah,
but we don't go in as a couple package. We go in as individuals and we are wanted to be treated like individuals. So if Zach was to progress, which he has, sweet, I'm not feeling a type of way about that. If I get treated like X, Y, and Z, cool, individual. We don't want to be bundled up in this package deal or have relationships based on that we can only get spoken to when one's sick or things like that. Like I've seen people in couples that will always go and sit at the crib hut together and you can't talk to them because they're waiting for their other half to come into the crib hut, and you won't go and sit with them because they're waiting for that, and they just go and sit in their little couple bubble and don't associate with anyone else. Like Zach and I, if we're sitting together, come and sit with us, come and talk to us. We don't give a fuck. Treat us like individuals. Like, yeah, if you want to associate and you think that, you know, we're friends or we are friends or whatever, come and sit with us. We don't give a fuck. Like the amount of
yeah,
times that, you know, I'm sitting there with a group and Zach will knock off later than me and he will come in and be like, hey guys, what's going on? And he would form a friendship with my group of workmates, you know what I mean? And just come and
Yeah.
include himself or not. He can go and sit with his workmates. It doesn't really fucking matter. But if you isolate yourself within that couple, that's when problems arise because you're seen as two people, not individuals, and people don't want to sit with you because it's that weird coupley awkward vibe.
as long as at the end of the day you're going home together at the end of the shift or that night or whatever, who gives a fuck what happens in between? That's the way I look at it.
You're just there
Like,
to, yeah, you're there to do your job, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You're there to both work. Like, you're not there. Like, yeah, obviously mining has its social aspects to it, but at the end of the day, you're there to get money, go home and provide for your family. And then if your partner or your family's there with you, then that's a bonus. But yeah, I feel that you don't get caught up in the bullshit with it.
Yeah, you two
And
individuals and use
yeah,
a workmates, and then outside of that, you use husband and wife.
yeah. And then if you
Yeah.
are like for some reason having a bit of a Barney, not so much a Barney, but a disagreement before work or whatever, don't bring in that fucking shit to work. Sort
Yeah.
that shit out at home because as soon as you get to site, people are going to know that you guys are arguing. Leave that shit for at home and yeah.
Do you think that work arguments hit harder than outside couple relationship arguments?
I don't think they hit harder, but I think there's more of an understanding.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's differentiated with you and I. I think we're a bit of an exception. I don't think that we're the normal couple that goes into mining. I'm not sure. I don't think that.
Oh, can I just butt
No.
in there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
can I just yeah, definitely. You two are not fucking normal.
Absolutely not.
We're not normal as fucking people, right? We've got
Yeah.
personalities, fucking whatever.
No, but you are an exception to the rule in regards to that mining couple
I
from
think
what
so.
I have seen in my experience.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Like I've met maybe like one or two other couples that are pretty laid back and cruisy. That we've worked with over probably the last like year or two. But everything in the past is just like mad toxic relationships.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
And you can see why
It is-
companies
yeah.
are starting to go towards couples. Like in our experience over the last couple of months, it's been a negative to be a couple where we've
Yeah.
never experienced that before.
It's
that it's
massive in
like,
Queensland. Like
yeah,
with
it's
not
like,
allowing couples, or if you're a couple, you have to be on different crews.
yeah, it's like a big thing up here now that these couples are tarnishing this thing that they're like, no, you have to be on opposite crews, and if one's a supervisor and one's an operator, that you have to be on different crews because of the confidentiality risks. So people are just fucking it for the rest of us. So
Yeah.
stop, please.
Just fucking hit it and quit it
Yeah.
and don't get together. Fuck mate.
Or just shut your fucking mouth. Like, Zach's a fucking supervisor and he tells me shit, right? But I don't go and fucking run my mouth to the whole crew like, oh, guess what I know? And this person's doing this, and oh, they're in trouble for this, and they're stood down for this. Like, shut your fucking mouth. If it's confidential and he's telling you, keep that within your relationship and differentiate between the fucking workspace and your marriage, for fuck's sake, because you're just ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
So
Right.
stop,
totally agree.
fuckwits.
Stop.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
stop
Hey,
it.
Fucking
Tell
motherfucker.
tell the listeners, what is it like? So if you're a couple and you live and you're working in a camp situation, like do you have your own dongers? Do you have to have separate dongers? What's your experience? Or like I shouldn't say dongers because maybe some of the listeners don't know what a donger is, but when you go to camp and you have to sleep overnight, do you have to sleep in a separate room? What is your experience in that space?
Yeah, and so myself and Belle have worked in 2 mines now where there's been donger situations. So you have your own individual room. We try and work it out the best way to be the closest we possibly can to each other. Just for like after work, like going to dinner together, like catching up at night, whatever. But we love having our own space at night. Like I wake up at different times in the morning, have different routines. Belle's routine's a lot different to what mine is.
I don't have him snoring in my fucking ear
Yeah,
when
like
I'm
I'll
trying to sleep.
snore, and this one will toss and turn, and she'll have to have it at a different temperature in the aircon where I'll have it like freezing cold. Like these are all like things that are like it works better
We're
to have your own
different
bed.
people, right? With our own likes and dislikes, which
Yeah,
is
that's
weird
it.
because we live in a fucking house together, right? And we seem to coexist fine.
Yeah.
But when you're on a 7-7 and you got your own shit to survive that, right? It's different.
Yeah, and when you've done like a 12.5-hour shift, like, yeah, we'll want to see each other, like have dinner and see each other after we've obviously like had showers and whatever for the night. We'll see each other for an hour or so before we go to bed and then part ways. But like, you're just setting yourself up for like more success being in separate rooms because you're getting a better sleep pattern and you just feel more comfortable. And because you're in like king single beds, like I'm 6'2" and like over 100 kilos, and trying to squeeze Belle into bed, a single like king single next to me is just bullshit. Like,
I don't
and
get
there's
how people
couples that
do it.
do that shit. I'm just like, what? So you're just gonna sacrifice good sleep for 7 days just because you can't be away from each other.
You're
Like, fuck.
codependent, like, and you got a top to tail to fit
Yeah.
in this fucking single bed. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
So it's like you talked a little bit there about survival, but you know what that is? That's actually looking after each other. Like that
Yeah.
is respecting that you both need your space. And you know, as you get older, you realize that sleep is the most important thing. And when you aren't at work, those are the times that you can do all those monkey stuff that you need to do.
Monkey stuff. Is that what you and Maddie call it? Monkey stuff? Is that what you call it? Hey, Maddie, I'm keen for some monkey stuff tonight.
Yeah.
No, but I'll start that, Linda.
Fucking hell. All right,
I was like,
That's going to be a thing in our house. Like, you
God.
keen
Oh
for
my
some
God.
monkey stuff,
you
Zach?
just came for some monkey business.
Oh, you
I said,
ready?
yeah.
Don't know.
Fuck. But we understood that, like, with that first role that we got into together, that we were in that share house residential dido sort of role, that Zach
Yeah.
would get up an hour before me. So he would get up, have a coffee, go and watch some TV, TikTok, whatever, and I would sleep for that extra hour. So we sort of knew that about each other before we got in the FIFO space,
Yeah.
that we would not work together well if we had a shared room.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
it's funny that everyone like asks us going, oh, so do you like share a donger and all of that? And I'm like, fuck no.
It's like the cunts are fucking small enough as it
And
is, let
it's-
alone putting
they're
two
like-
people's shit in them.
And they're like,
hell.
what? I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck sharing a fucking, tiny little space together
Yeah.
when you're trying to work and sleep and fucking go about your business. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of space from each other. Like, we're not up each other's asshole 24/7.
And you need your own wind down time.
Yeah.
Like, you need your own
you do.
personal space
Yeah.
because you're with people for 12 hours all day and then come home and then sleeping in the same tiny little room together
Yeah.
would be shit house. Like when we did like 7/7 like Dido, we worked together for 7 days, drove to and from or whatnot.
Bus
but
together.
we always made sure that on at least one or two of the days off we had was our own days to do our own shit apart from each other.
Yeah, so go and have like friend fill your cup
Yeah.
days.
So I'd go
or
hang out with my friends. Belle would go whatever it would be.
go and get my hair done, my
yeah.
nails done, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
It sounds pretentious. Or go and hang out with my mates or whatever. We're being together 24/7, working together, driving together, flying together, whatever. You need to have those couple of days to have that space, to have individual time and to not let things fester within your relationship. To sort of have that space to be individual so you don't become a combined unit and think your identity is a combined thing, because it's not. You're individuals and you have different needs and different wants and outlets. So we've identified that together, that Zach needs Zach time, Belinda needs Belinda time, and we go to work and then we go and spend, 2 days apart to go and do our own little fucking things and come back and we're better people for that.
Yeah. And the communication's
Yeah.
a lot better.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like, you don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to hang around you because I've just had enough of you. That's why you just have like that understanding. It's like, I've reached my quota. I need a bit of like my own alone time. And yeah, it works. And it's always, it's been from like day dot, we've been like, oh, I just need a bit of Zach time. And she's like, yep, righto, piss off, catch you later. Like, righto, bye-bye.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you need that too.
I love that.
You need to have your own individuality and fill your own cup however you fill your cup.
Yeah.
So, Zach, thank you for coming into your or Belinda's Fill Her Cup time today, because
Yeah.
this is part of her Fill Her Cup time.
It
Yeah,
is.
I know.
It is.
It is.
Definitely.
No, it's been amazing,
Yeah.
but like I thought I'd struggled on this, eh?
You thrive.
I'm like, hey, this is
Let's
all
put
right.
up on the fucking show.
Fucking, who's your mum, who's your dad? Fucking, woo!
Men.
So
Nah,
I'm
it's
just
been all
gonna
right.
I'm gonna put it out to the listeners. So after this episode, if you want to comment and let us know if Zac should come back for some more, or you want to see Zac as a regular on the podcast, let us know for
Yeah.
sure. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bloody
for
hell.
sure. Well, why not? If he
Yeah.
enjoys it and he gets something out of it, well, fucking,
Yeah,
you seem to enjoy it. You've been laughing your fucking head off.
I'll give people some fucking hard truths about fucking mining, don't you worry.
Ooh, spicy!
Oh,
Oh, Zac, you are so funny.
how good.
Yes, so good. So, Belinda, can you give us an example or a time that you have been pissed off when you guys have been working together? Share your story with us.
I can. So one scenario comes to mind. So I was on a 24H grader, right? So that's the one with all the fucking levers and all of that sort of shit. And Zac was on a push cat on a dump. So this dump was fucked, right? So we got some loads in and I asked him to level it off for me so then I could just go and grade it, right? So anyone who's a grader operator knows that you grade to a level. And if the level's not right, then you get too much dirt in your blade or you don't get enough dirt in your blade, right? So got Zac on the push cat. It was a night shift to level off these mounds of dirt to fill in the big hollows on the dump. Look at these.
Fucking, I can
looking
feel
at
this
me.
going on. Fucking hell.
Yeah, this is
gonna be fire, this one.
So anyway, so he goes and levels it off and just goes, yeah, fuck it, whatever, that'll do. She'll fucking deal with it. I'm in this 24, so I wasn't in a little baby, right? And I'm doing it, and this is like hard yakka because there's humps and hollows, and I'm getting fucking pissed off. And I'm just asking him, I'm like, can you come over here and just like push this, push that, whatever? And yeah, we ended up getting into a big fucking domestic over it because he couldn't see what I needed, and I obviously don't drive a push cat, so I don't understand, the blade functionalities and shit like that. Like, I know they're a little bit harder than a dozer. So
they're kind of a machine. They're used for fucking cleaning up roads. That's about it. Cleaning up
Yeah,
fucking...
what? Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning up for coal, for fucking diggers, because they're good at fucking coal cleanup, or they're good at, like, building center islands and intersections. Get them on a dump or roadworks, they're bullshit. Keep going,
Someone
Belinda.
someone doesn't like you if they've got you on a push cat on a dump.
Fucking absolutely. And then I try and make it like my hardest to be shit on them, just so I don't get on it. Just so put me back on a dozer, whatever.
So anyway, yeah, we had a massive fucking Barney, right, about this. Massive blowout. Got on the chat channel, fucking... I ripped him to shreds over it, just fucking pissed off. I'm like, you're making my job hard. Like, how hard is it just to push this mound of dirt here to make it easy so I can just fucking blade it across and all that? But yeah, shit like that, you have Barneys over because it's you guys. Like any other person, you'd probably just go, whatever, you're retarded, and go away from it and just leave it a fucking mess.
You heard that first, guys. I'm retarded.
You're retarded.
I'm fucking retarded.
But yeah, we've had Barneys over stuff like that when we're on two bits of gear trying to work together and one doesn't do something as good as the other one has hoped with their machine and it causes issues. But it doesn't cause issues within the relationship. It's just a frustration night shift when you're already fucking pissed off at the world and you're just trying to do your best and do your job with a tiny little blade and someone's got a big fucking blade and they just don't help you out.
Well, I can tell you that it didn't bother me because I didn't remember it.
Clearly it didn't bother you. Clearly, because you didn't have to do all the...
Whatever. The goldfish.
So, Zac, you're currently not working with Linda. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, it's actually pretty shit. Like, I thought it would be all right. And like, obviously, like 90% to 95% of people in the workforce, like,
Don't work with their
don't work
partners.
with their partners and stuff. But we started together where I'm at, FIFO together, and it worked. And there was like no drama. I was like, oh, I could do this like forever. Like it's sweet. But then as soon as Belle left and I'm still out there, it is shit. Like it's dog shit. Like you don't have that person to bounce off at night, and you feel like lonely. Like in a way, like we obviously still like FaceTime every night, but I don't know. It's just
It's different.
yeah, it's different. It's like yeah, the support person's not there anymore, and you feel it's not lonely. It's like isolated. You feel very isolated out where you are because you're just a workhorse for the 7 days, and then when you come home, like it's amazing coming home, and then you reconnect with each other, and like you go out on date nights and stuff like that and whatever. But yeah, like for me, I'd rather work with Bell if it wasn't at the same company, at least the same site, same camp and stuff. Like the site part of it's fine, but it's just like at night, like. But in saying that, for like my whole mining career, like 90% of it has been residential. So we see each other at night and stuff like that. Or when we were Dido, we were in a camp together. And then we started doing FIFO as well together. And obviously now that Belle's left that, yeah, it's pretty shit. Like
Can
not having a support person with you.
I've got a question. So, you know how statistically, I'm going to go deep dive into this, but men suicide, right? Because they're isolated in the camp environment. Can you see
Yeah.
why now?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Like you're sort of stuck in your own thoughts. Like you have a lot of time on your own when you're not on site.
And you don't have that support
And
system? Does that make a big
no,
difference or?
well, yeah, like I feel like it's different to having a FaceTime with you is different to seeing you in person. Like you know you're in the sticks. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's not a great feeling. But you're just a number out there making money and you're a prisoner for 7 days. Like that's pretty much what it is. And for some people that are like have a stronger mental health, like, yeah, you can just do it forever. But there's people out there that are already lonely and then going out to a mine site in the middle of nowhere. And if they don't have that friend group connection or whatever, like it's even more isolating and lonely. So like you can understand why people get so caught up in their own thoughts and just get lost with it really. Like it's pretty shit. It's pretty like disappointing and like that the camps aren't more involving, I suppose. Like I don't know. I mean, Queensland mining is probably a lot different to like Western Australia. Like Western Australia, you always see that there's got so much more shit for them to do outside of work. But like the camp I'm at, you're allowed to have 4 mid-strength beers, and that's it. And there's fuck all there for you to do, apart from grab a couple of mid-strength beers and go and sit back in your room and rinse and repeat. Like, what else do you do? And there's
So what?
no access to go to like the local town unless you have a car. Like there's no bus services to go into town or anything like that. Like as soon as you finish work, you're trapped at camp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I honestly don't know how you do it, and I think like you said, having that support network is so crucial. Like for people that are not used to it or can't handle it, they need that. Hey, like
Yeah.
it's tough. It's so tough.
Yeah. It's pretty like a
So
shit house.
you so you guys working together, you have done like what working together? Like Dido, Resi, what's your story in that regard?
All of it.
Yeah. So started off Resi, then went to Dido, then went to FIFO, and I don't know, the pick from it's probably like
Resi.
Dido. Nah, Dido, I reckon.
Why?
Just because so when you're Resi, you're never going to get a 7-7 roster unless you want to live in some shit little town in the middle of nowhere.
If you took that out with the roster and the location, would Resi shit over Dido FIFO?
Mate, if there was a Resi mine that did 7-7, like half an hour from the beach, sign me up. But there's not.
Yes, please.
You know,
Yes,
like,
please.
or even if it was like 2 on 2 off, minutes away from the ocean.
Whatever. If you're
Like,
in
you
your
would-
own home
Yeah.
with your own food and your own comforts and your
Oh,
own
fucking oath.
people and your pets and all that shit's on
Yeah.
all of this Dido FIFO shit.
Yeah, absolutely it does. But but that's the thing. To be comfortable in your own home, you have to sacrifice where you live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and you're moving for employment. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's pretty much been like, I'm alive to go to work because I want to live close to it. Like, that's shit. Like, who the fuck wants that?
Yeah, to live in Moranbah.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to live in
Yeah.
Moranbah?
When I live in Moranbah or Dysart or even
Mackay.
place in the Hunter, like, who the fuck wants to live in Muswellbrook?
Singleton, Scone.
Oh, calm down, guys.
No, but
Why?
true. Unless you
Why?
are like,
Why
unless
calm
you,
down, Peter?
no, unless you are like, you have that farming background and that's
Yeah.
what you enjoy and you
And
want
you
to
hate
be
the
out there.
beach and
Oh,
shit
sweet.
like that.
But I've worked in like most, like New South Wales and Queensland, and 90% of the people there are coastal people that are literally using and abusing the mines so they can live near the coast. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's so true. It's so true.
It is.
You make the sacrifice, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel more like work colleagues or lovers? What's your story?
I think we have like this weird switch that as soon as we're at work, it's like work mode. Like straight away, it's just like, righto, we just know that there's no affection or whatever. Like we'll have a chat and be like close and whatever, but there's never any like lovey-dovey shit.
No, we're work
And
colleagues.
we just go straight into work colleague and whatever else. Like, yeah.
It's weird how it just flowed like that with us. There was no
Yeah.
conversation. It was just a mutual understanding.
Yeah. Because
And
we're
it
both
just,
our own individuals. Like it's.
we are, and we want to be seen as individuals. We don't, yes, we
Yeah.
might become a package deal with employment sometimes, but we are our own individuals. We have our own personalities. We have our own skill set and strengths.
Mm.
And we want to be seen as individuals and treated like that rather than a package deal
Yeah.
and treated like that. Like, I would hate for someone to come up and not sit with us because we're sitting together having dinner. Like, the amount of people that
Yeah.
come up being like, oh, is it okay to sit? Like, I don't want to intrude. And we're like, fucking sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
we love that shit. Like, come and talk to
Yeah.
us,
I know,
hang out
it
with
used to,
us.
it used to always happen to us in like the messes and that. It's like people wouldn't come sit next to us, be like, "Oh, we thought you want your time." I was like, "No, our time's when we go back to our room after we've had like showers." And
Yeah, come and hang out with these
wound down
guys.
for the night. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
when we're at mess, it's like, yeah, let's have a chat, have a bit of banter. Like, yeah, you're not
But
interfering. It's sweet.
Couples
Yeah.
itself is lonely as well because people don't want to interact with you because of that stigma that you are having your own couple like talk and hanging
Yeah.
out. Like, come and sit with us, hang out with us, like we would if you were to come over to our house and get on the piss and fucking have a party. Like, interact with us like that rather than feel weird. Like, we thrive to have conversations and connections outside of our relationship.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Rather than being this
because-
sole unit.
Yeah, I love that. I hope people moving forward from this podcast understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's so good.
So, Peter, this has all been about us, right? How do you go working with Maddie on the oyster farm?
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah? Spill the hot tea! Ooh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
No.
No, so we can work really well together because like we are a super tight team. But the problem is that I don't work enough on the oyster farm. So, well, like up until like the flood last year, it was mainly Maddie at the farm and I would work away in the mining industry. So then I would come back to the farm and we would do stuff, but I didn't really know how to do it because, like, I had a little bit of an idea because maybe I've done it before, like once or twice, but you know, when you don't do something repetitively, well, especially for me, I need to do things a few times to get it right.
Yeah.
And I would just come back on my days off, go to the farm and work with him, and he gets frustrated with me because I can't do some tasks because
Oh, I
fuck
feel
me.
that.
Oh. I suppose it'd be
Um,
different, like mining, because it's literally just like, depending on what like part of mining you're in. But if you're an operator, it's like, it's just that injury. So you're like, you jump on a truck or a dozer or whatever. Like you already know your task. But like within like the oysters and stuff, it's a lot different and it's a lot more hands on. And yeah,
yeah,
like it'd be so much different than mining.
Something that you're learning on the go.
Yeah, that's it.
it's absolutely a whole learning process for us. So we've only owned the business for 5 years. Maddie has worked pretty much full time at the business for that period of time, and I've been part time. So he
Yeah.
knows it in and out, right? So even for me to drive the boat is a fucking massive task, and he
The
gets
punt.
all fucking anxious about it. Yeah. And I was driving the boat the other week and I was really struggling with it. And I'm an operator. Like, give me a challenge and I can do it. Like, I will not let anything beat me. But I was like, this is fucked. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're doing it fucking wrong. Like, why are you doing it like that?
That sounds like us in the car, right?
Do you have a boat license?
Absolutely. I've got a coxswain's grade 3.
I don't know what that is.
Well, so I can operate. Well, I am licensed. I have a ticket that says I can operate a boat with fucking 4 passengers. But seriously, if you were to get on a boat with me, you probably wouldn't want to. But I've got the ticket, right?
Right.
I've done the course, but I
Right.
don't think I have the experience to do that.
Did
Yeah,
we
right.
have that? What's our thing with the passengers?
No.
I don't know.
So you have a jet ski license?
And we have a
And a
boat
boat.
license.
Yeah, so you just have a recreational boat license?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with a coxswain's grade 3, like you've got to do a medical, eyesight.
Oh, you're fucked then.
Yeah. You're a fucking mole, eh? Yeah, what else? A medical,
throwing you off.
eyesight. Oh, yeah, I know, you did. First aid course. There's lots of things to it. Like, when I went to do the course, we had to learn how to, like,
Yeah, right.
do stuff with
And is
ropes.
that like, so you'd be able to like drive ferries and stuff like that? Is that
Well,
right?
I can't drive a ferry because I'm only a grade 3.
Yeah,
So I can
right.
only carry up to 4 passengers. But if I
Right.
had a grade 1, I think I could do a ferry.
So it's like a commercial boat license, yeah?
Yes, that's exactly what it is,
Oh, I'm
Belinda.
glad we got that under control. Glad we understand too.
But yes, so working with Maddie, I love it. I love, like, we're like you guys, except my oyster farming experience or knowledge is not up to his fucking standard.
Yeah, right.
And how do you get around that? How do you sort that out?
Well, like I do a bit of yelling and screaming, like, well, just fucking teach me. Like, and so he's the type of person that he expects you to know. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, righto.
Like I should just know shit, right? I'm a trainer. So I train people to learn shit. So it's a process.
It's like common
So-
knowledge.
Yeah, like I want him to teach me the steps. He just wants
Yeah.
to go from the first step. Now you know, sister, off you fucking go. I'm like, can't. Show me the bits in between.
Yeah.
But it's
So-
good. Like,
How do you get around that? How do you get around that in a marriage?
oh, I just say to him, babe, you need to do it like this with me because I think like this. And I need to explain it to him. This is what I need to know to get the outcome. And I just think differently. Like I'm
Yeah.
massively Linda, you know, I think differently.
I love that she's running with a Linda. Right?
Oh,
You
I fucking
hell.
hate this.
It's so good.
I fucking hate being called Linda.
I'm loving it.
It's
So
good, isn't
I'm
it?
loving
You're
this.
welcome.
Oh my God, it's so good.
God help me.
But yeah, I absolutely love working with Maddie. I have worked with Maddie on a mine site before. So he is a fitter.
Yeah.
I'm an operator, and we've worked at the same mine doing the
my
same
truck's
shift.
broken down. Come and see me.
So
I'll meet you
Maddie's
up on the
actually
top
too
drum to
smart.
stay there.
He's actually too smart to go out in that pit. And I always say to him, when he actually goes on a mine site, I go, don't you fucking go out in that pit. Don't you go out in that pit.
I think
It's
I
too
seen Maddie when we
risky.
worked together. Didn't I?
No, he hasn't
Maybe.
worked at that mine.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, no.
I'm imagining things.
I'm imagining things.
But I have when we have been on the same shift, I have when I've had to take my truck to the workshop, I've gone and seen him and said, "Hey, bruh, sup, motherfucker?" But that's about it. Like you guys, remain professional. Just don't draw attention to each other. But our mining experience working with each other has been very brief. But yes, mainly now, and it's been together on the oyster farm. And, we just when we are working together, we just when we're opening the oysters, everyone has a set role. We all know our things. It's just mainly out in the water that I struggle with because I haven't done that a lot. But,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you'll
understandable.
get used
But
to it.
yeah. Unless you do it every day, it's all learnings, isn't it?
And I'm sure he does. He doesn't dabble in your Airbnb stuff with the colours and the scents and all of that fucking bullshit that we spoke about with the small business. Does he dabble in that?
Absolutely not. He
Oh, I was waiting for absolutely. I'm like, Maddie.
I was like, Maddie, fucking,
Well,
hey.
no, no. Oh my God, I go to him with the colours and stuff and he goes, "Oh, really?" And then I'm like, just let me. And he absolutely supports everything that I do.
I'm
And
sure
then
he
when I
does
say,
because he
"Come and have a
doesn't
look,"
give a fuck.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, that's sweet. No, love it.
Yeah, love that,
Yeah,
babe.
unreal.
Yep.
Yeah, those
Oh, that
colours.
smells nice. Yep. Oh, yeah, the texture. Yeah, that works. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool, babe. Whatever you want.
I made him actually help me pick up a what is it? It was a pantry for the Airbnb, and we had to pick it up in Newcastle and drag it back on a trailer, back up to the mid north coast, and this massive storm hit, and I was towing the trailer, but I made him meet me, help me put it on the trailer. He wrapped it up so tight. It was perfect. And this beautiful, beautiful pantry never got a drop of water on it because of what he did, how fast I drove, and us just working together as a team. And now we both just look at it and I say, "Told you it was worth it, babe." And he goes, "Yeah, you're right. It's a beautiful piece of furniture."
Teamworks. Make the dream work.
That's it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, it's important.
Definitely.
If you can work as a team, you will succeed And if you have that open communication, it's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. The open communication is so important, and that's definitely what we do. And we have that, like you guys said, we have in that PD time, the Maddie time, the Zac time, the Linda time. That's all the important stuff.
Yeah. Fuck you, Linda.
Oh, God. I wish you never told that.
Oh, I love
Linda,
it.
honey,
Can't wait to listen to
listen.
it.
Fucking hell. Have you got any more
Love you,
questions
Linda.
for us, Poodle?
Oh, I don't think so today.
Do you want to
What
find
else
out
would you like to talk
about banging in a donga?
Oh, yes. What's
Yeah?
the story with that?
Banging in a donga. Righto. So, it comes with a lot of noise. There's no way around it. It's fucking just loud, and the rooms are shit. The beds are squeaky as all fuck.
There's no insulation between you and the neighbour.
Yeah, all you hear is
And then,
fucking hell.
Oh my
For the
God, so it
whole-
happens?
For the whole 10.5 seconds.
the beds are on rollers.
Yeah, nah. We've had some like beds that are like not too bad, and then we've had some ones that are like shocking, like, yeah, you're better off just getting on the ground, eh?
And then you have Zac. You got Zac because he's 6'2", right? And he's got his arms up against the wall at the back, and then his feet up against the desk, trying to hold it like this.
Yeah, so the bed doesn't move, and
So
Linda's
the bed
doing all
doesn't move, and I do
Linda's
all
just
the
going
work
for
like
it.
usual.
I love that.
Yeah.
I know you
So
do.
you don't. Oh, you two are so funny. So you don't like pack any chocks for those
Nah.
rollers on the beds or anything?
Nah. And sometimes you get like rooms that are like permanent rooms, and there's like leather lounges on them as well. Just don't use the leather lounges. Nah, I don't.
No, you don't know what's
I'd love
on
to
them.
get a blue light and put them on those lounges and see how many seamans are there.
Okay, well maybe you can do that, Zac, and you could report back to
Yeah,
us
I
and the
should.
listeners.
I should do that.
That'd be
Get a
so
blue light.
good.
We go through like fucking check baggage and it was like, oh, blue light, what's it for? To see how many seamans are running around.
Yuck.
Oh my God, that's gold. I love it.
Good.
So it definitely happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of people that have home wives and work wives and
Oh, it's not. It's not so much
cheat
of
on their
that. Like
partners and have partners
yeah,
and
you
they're
don't see. It's not so
faithful
much of
and-
that, but it's more like the singles. Like there's
Yeah.
a bit that gets on.
Oh, the free loving people.
Yeah, that's it. And
There's
there's
lots that goes
you
on.
know which ones they are and whatnot, and yeah, whatever. But
Yeah. Each to their own
yeah,
with what goes on.
Yeah.
And in your own
Yeah.
relationship.
that's it.
Yeah.
So on that note, let's fucking call it quits and see you later, cunts.
Before we go, are we going to do some shout outs?
Oh, yes. Yes, my job for the day.
Men.
One.
Man. Alrighty. So our shout outs. Let me just get this up. We would love.
So,
yes,
So
Peter.
do I leave you for this one or
oh,
what?
I was just gonna let the listeners know that at the end of every episode, we're going to be doing shout outs for all the people that interact with us.
They fucking know
So-
that, mate.
I'm just reminding them, Belinda. And if you'd like to go ahead and give our shout outs for the week,
Yes.
you're on.
I'd love to shout out to Heidi on Facebook that shared our episode to her personal page. So she shared our link to our current episode that she was listening to. So thank you for that, for getting the word out to her followers and her friends.
Fuck yeah, Heidi!
Fuck you, Heidi! And Facebook Messenger, my personal one, Kristen, listens to the episodes while at work. She laughs and cries and wants 2 episodes a week to download for her current roster.
Oh, that's so cool. Good on you, Kristen.
And then we've got TikTok, Tegan reaching out to be a guest on our podcast. So we had a random reach out to us and ask us to be a guest. She is a mining chick as well. So depending on how we go with this episode, we've had a few technical difficulties. Having Zac as a remote person coming in with the Wi-Fi situation.
Yeah, I'm just a guinea pig.
He's just a guinea pig. So not sure if we're up to that stage now. I think we need to iron out some kinks to have people on the podcast. But yeah, we appreciate her reaching out, and we've sent her one of our documents to be like, hey, what's your background? What do you want to talk about? Etc. etc. So keep reaching out. We love that. And we want to have more people on to talk about, shit with. That's pretty cool. And then
Well done, Teagues.
we received an email from Max saying, thanks, you're a riot. You got me. Great humour. So thanks, Max. Thanks for validating our fucking awesome humour and what we do on this podcast. So that's fucking awesome to hear.
Well done, Maxie.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. And yeah, thanks, Zac, for being our first little guinea pig and guest on the podcast. It's been pretty fucking cool. I know Peter's fucking enjoyed it.
Thanks, Zac. So have we given Zac a heads up on how we finish the show?
I don't know. Do you know how we finish this show?
No.
I've had a few drinks. How do we finish the show, Zac?
Catch your cunts.
Catch your cunts.
Fucking catch you fucking
Catch
sick
your
cunts.
That's a wrap on today's shit show.
Before you run off,
Make sure you follow the podcast
jump on the socials and give some love.
and share this episode with the mate who should probably never be put on speaker.
We love you.
We appreciate you.
Catch your
Catch your
cunts.
cunts.